Neighboring country Pakistan is now on the edge, but it doesn't matter. They'll continue to sponsor terrorism. It cannot feed its own citizens, but continues to rake up the Kashmir issue on several global platforms, including the United Nations. Viewers, the visuals that you see on your screens right now are from Pakistan's largest province, Balochistan. There's chaos as well as crisis that have now hit Pakistan's Balochistan. Look at how, in fact, the people there are chasing wheat trucks because of the chronic wheat shortage in that particular province. The wheat crisis seems to deepen with each passing day there. One more video of desperate Baloch residents has now emerged on the social media. The video shows dozens of Baloch residents chasing a wheat truck on their bikes. Desperate locals can also be seen risking their lives to get a bag of wheat. Such is the dire situation there. There's fighting and there's stampede for a sack of flour. And each bag of flour is burning a hole in their pocket because there are also record levels of inflation. The prices have been skyrocketing. People are in complete despair. Another terror outfit, the Tehreek-e-Insaf, is also gaining ground. And these are not the problems of yesteryears. Pakistan has been facing an economic crisis now for a very long time, particularly after the advent of severe floods in parts of the country in 2022.
Karma pays back. And unfortunately, it's the people of Pakistan, especially Balochistan, that are paying for the crimes committed by the state of Pakistan. The state of Pakistan, instead of investing in terrorism, should have invested in welfare of its people, in development of its nation. And we would have not seen these heart-wrenching scenes that are coming out of Balochistan, where people are fighting for mere few kgs of flour.
Well, let me go across to my colleague Pradeep Datta. Pradeep, this is happening in Balochistan, which has been a very sensitive and a restive province. There's been a long movement for separatism that's been there for much of its history after Pakistan's independence. And now, of course, the situation reaching an inflection point, many would say, given the kind of wheat crisis that we're witnessing in that province.
See, though the Pakistan is trying to say that this is because of the mismanagement between the Ministry of Agriculture and also the flour mill, but the reality is that there is an economic crisis, there is a political crisis, there is a turmoil, and because of which the people in Balochistan are suffering. So you can very well understand what is the situation right now in Pakistan. For one bag of atta, flour, there is a stampede. There is chaos, there is confusion, and several clashes are taking place, because of which many people have lost their lives. It's not only confined to Balochistan, it has also spread to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa area. Even the people in Sindh area are also facing a similar kind of a problem. Because when we talk about Pakistan, it is more of Punjab, and Punjab continues to dominate scene. And here in this particular case, it has been seen that Balochistan is totally dependent on Punjab, and Punjab has refused to provide them wheat, and that's why these people continue to suffer. Rightly said by one of our speaker here, he said that Pakistan had been totally focusing on terrorism. They had been trying to run terror factories. They had been trying to bleed India 1,000 cut. Whatever money they had been spending for that purpose, had they utilized that money for the welfare of the people, the condition would not have been what right now they are facing. And another reason is that the foreign exchange have fallen to 7.5 billion.
Yes.
And they have to pay a debt of about 25 billion. And right now, none of their countries, friendly countries like China or Saudi Arabia, they are providing them any kind of a financial cushion. And that's also leading to many problems, because people know that how long the Pakistan will continue to be with the begging bowl. If they will be providing, they will be helping them, they will be again coming with the begging bowl, because they do not have any industry, factory for self-sustenance. So that is the problem with the Pakistan.
And Pradeep, the other interesting aspect of all of this, of course, is the fact that they've approached the International Monetary Fund on several occasions, seeking relief on the loans that they actually owe, the debt that they actually owe to the IMF. And not just that, there's also an energy crisis in Pakistan, as a result of which the current government there, led by Shahbaz Sharif, had to introduce austerity measures, including power cuts.
Yes, you're absolutely right, because austerity measures have been introduced, but people of Pakistan say that it is because of the mismanagement. If you look at the condition of the Pakistan, it's basically the Pakistan army. They continue to live the luxurious lifestyle, and the people continue to suffer. That's one of the reasons you must have seen that at many places the Pakistan army is facing a lot of resistance for the first time in the history of Pakistan, the people are coming out on the street and they are raising slogans against Pak army. They are saying whether it's a dahshatgardi, whether it's a problem, iske piche vardi hai, and they are responsible for all the problems in Pakistan. Never before anybody had dared to speak out against Pakistan army in such a manner the way they are doing so, because they feel that all these officers, they are only filling their coffers. They had never ever thought about the people of Pakistan. And today, if the Pakistan is facing that kind of a financial crisis, it is because of the elite class there, the people who are ruling, whether it's the sheriffs, whether it's Imran Khan, whether anybody else. And already there have been lot many corruption charges against these people. And then International Monetary Fund, they're also not helping Pakistan. And the reason is that we have already seen that Pakistan was a part of FATF also in the grey list because they had been sponsoring terror on many occasions. Even the FATF had asked them to stop sponsoring terrorism, aiding and abetting them. It was only 3 countries who had been helping them. Even now, the friendly neighbors like China and others who were like all-weather friends, they have refused to provide any kind of a financial cushion, any kind of a financial assistance or help to Pakistan. Because
right, Pradeep, let me just interrupt you there for a moment. Let's also listen into what the people of Balochistan have had to say about this crisis.
आटे के लिए बच्चों को जरूरत बैठी हुई है। अब लोग किसका मर्यादा सुना है, किसको बोले, खुद ही कुछ करना एक मुसलमान के लिए हराम है यार। अगर ये जादू तो हमने भी कुछ नहीं करते थे, अभी क्या करे, किसका जात मर्यादा करे यार, किधर जाए हम लोग, ये बताओ ना लोगों को। एक बंदा तैयारी करते हैं, 10 बच्चे खाने वाले किधर से लाए हम लोग। ये हम लोग बलूचिस्तान की हुकूमत है, रोड पे बैठे हैं सर्दी में यार, कहाँ जाए हम लोग भाई।
Let me go back once again to Pradeep Datta. Pradeep, also explain to us the significance of all of this happening in a province that has had its own separatist movement for a very long time. Balochistan and the people of Balochistan have wanted to secede from Pakistan for an extended period of time, and the military has actually brutally crushed the rebellion there. And now, of course, we're once again seeing a situation where the people have been left at complete mercy of the administration, where there is an ongoing wheat crisis that might only exacerbate the current situation.
See, people in Balochistan, they always feel that they are being treated like second-class citizens by Pakistan, and they had never ever got their due, whether it was about the projects. The laborers from the Balochistan were never taken, because when the Chinese also started constructing things there, they did not involve the people of Balochistan. They were never ever made stakeholders. That's one of the reasons that there has been a rebellion against the Pakistan army and Pakistan administration. Now they're made to suffer. See, you are made to suffer for one bag of flour, one bag of atta that costs around about 3,100 rupees. So it's not possible for them to pay 3,100 rupees. So because they have stopped any kind of subsidized flour that was to be provided to the people there, so they feel that Pakistan Punjab is deliberately doing so because they are making them pay for the rebellion.
I have to interrupt you there once again, Pradeep. Colonel Arasan Singh joins us on the phone line. Colonel Arasan Singh, thank you for speaking to us. How do you read the current situation in Balochistan, sir?
Overall, the situation in Pakistan is absolutely bad. It is just pretense of a country. If you see the Afghanistan border and what is with regards to Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan, and then what is happening in Balochistan, and they are going with a begging bowl to the international community. After these floods have hit, the recent floods that hit Pakistan. So, therefore, the situation in Balochistan, I mean, any number of, you must have read any number of killings, any number of, explosions that is happening in Balochistan, especially related to the China-Pakistan economic corridor.
Yes.
So nothing seems to be working from Pakistan. I would say, with all seriousness, that Pakistan is unraveling.
Okay.
It is just a question of time.
So do you believe that the separatist movement in Balochistan might actually intensify, sir?
Absolutely. History asserts itself. Balochistan never wanted to be, part of Pakistan.
Yes.
Do you know that, Jinnah was the lawyer of Khan of Kalat?
Absolutely.
And they had weighed him.
This goes back to 1948 as well. Thank you so much, Colonel Arasan Singh. I have to interrupt you there. We have to shift our attention now to another